right, we got 2-1. Welcome. We're north of the pier, Hermosa Beach, California. The kids from Palisades. I got Robinson. I got Porter going against Honer. Vaught. Here we go. Middle serve, left-handed serve to a lefty, and Ben Vaught handles it accordingly. Now the score's 3-1. Sorry I caught you late in this action. To this 1-set-28. And this finals, right next to Hennessy's, right next to Vista, which is really jumping off, aren't they? Vista's like the place to be right now. Jump floater, okay pass. There's the up and down set. And Charlie hits the lefty in the right knuckle and trailing by 1. Nice weather, huh? Nice regular day. Along with my wife, who's nowhere to be found, probably at the water with my little munchkin. Kelly Campbell and Jason DeBeas. There is an in call. Ben Vaught and Christian Honer's one right into my living room for the 4-2. Porter and Robinson winners over Cash and Cole to get to this finals. Honer and Vaught beat Schaefer and Hitman for Hire Brian Miller to get into this finals. And nice transition set and knuckle over. And Ben Vaught is one of those players that plays better when he's smiling and having a good time. Some people play better when they're intense or an ass tight. But Ben's not that guy. And Christian, it's going to take a lot to get him to smile. 5-2 switch. No strangers to the deep sand. Jump floater. They go to Charlie. Porter's one cross court off the hands of Ben Vaught, striking first blood on the switch off. Porter and Robinson. Cooper Robinson the serve. He's actually had a pretty good jump floater. Nasty one. It's got a drop out of the middle. And Christian, what a great touch by Charlie, but not enough up and down to get Robinson can get to that ball, and that is score of 6-3. One behind here, Ben. Okay.
Jumping like boom, like a ball, boom.
Ben Vaught, longtime partners with Brandon Clemens. His first main draw, Hermosa Beach. Had to beat Jeff Samuels and Derek Olson. And had to beat Reed Pretty and Kane Shaw. In one of the gnarliest brackets you'll ever see for a qualifier. Kane Shaw and Rafa Rodriguez actually beat, Kane Shaw and Reed Pretty beat Rafa and Kevin to get to that third round. That was, don't know what the other beer brackets were doing or what was happening there, but that was pretty fun to watch. Main draw worthy.
Fired up!
Yes, big smile on his face.
What a beautiful evening we got here.
Christian Honer, the good mood Navy SEALs instructor. He's the kind of guy that'll make you lift up that boat and not ring that bell. And yeah, it's a bit of a break on that. Something Charlie normally gets, but that time, Charlie didn't really jump for power. He jumped for shot. And sometimes when you jump for shot, you don't get the drop you want. You got to go up and down. You're stuck in the dichotomy of it going up and down or into the net. Perfect pass. Up and down set. Charlie, that time jumped for power. Still went up and down, and anything up and down, Ben Vaught is going to actually pick up and bopped off the head. Checks on his opposition, and a little bit of shade maintenance is happening. And I thought that was my kid when I heard him. I gotta tell you, all 5-year-olds sound alike, dude. They have the same voice. John Mesco in the house. A resident of this zip code. I see him all the time. And I like his style. Cross court. expecting up and down the bend. Ben creates a string out of the middle. Why not? Left-handed hitter on the Oceanside set and a commanding 10-4 switch. And this is basically how all of the playoff games have happened. It's like whoever wins on this court gets blown out the next set, and next match, and whoever wins that got blown out the next match, and right impromptu to the finals. A very similar storyline. Another great pass. Passing machine. Charlie, that ball hit hard enough, and here's your first blood strike. 5-10 off the switch. So there's one game to 28. Got to figure out where Mr. Robinson got those shades from. I'll ask him after the game. If it keeps going off like this, I might want to wait an hour after the game. Someone might not be in the mood to talk, but you know what? They got this far. Not because they're always ahead, but because they're the comeback kids too. 5-10. There's the drop to Christian. Christian outside string. Christian. Another example of a guy who didn't necessarily disguise his shot body language, but at the same time got the drop he wanted. But in his defense, that's actually his power jump too. So maybe I'm being a little bit hard on the Beaver. Low pass. And one of the rare passes I thought that he didn't handle particularly well, but knowing your partner saves all, and Charlie getting his second win. They have to switch roles from the dominant finalists to the comeback kids. Jump floater. This time they go to Ben Vaught. Ben Vaught creates a string out and in, and Vaught again on a free ball situation, and Christian, like I was saying before, if you jump for shot, you might screw yourself on power. Of course, it's easy for me to sit here and say that, but let's call it how we see it. Left shoulder serve, okay pass. Christian passed that with one arm, and same play, same results, and getting back into this game. Will Charlie go back to Christian on that to see if he fixes it? Maybe. Yep, short serve. Little up and down dip, and Christian, wow, nice touch. But a great run. We're one away from the switch, and they're in pretty good shape right now. 4-2 so far. A nice 5-2 switch puts them back in the mix. I expect Christian to serve Charlie. I think they're really going middle of the court to see if Charlie reaches in, because they know he's going to create his string and his approach on the inside. And Ben Vaught and Christian do a better job blocking his inside set than the outside. Now that time they go left shoulder. That's a better rangy shot, a more rangy shot for Charlie gets dug. Looking for 13. Christian, teardrop doesn't fall over the net, and that's a bit of a Nemo on the net. I think they got a, proper call, and by hook or crook, there's your 5-2 switch. And now after trailing 10-4, they've closed the lead to 9-12. Man, again, the Vista is jumping. They just turned up their music to get my video flagged. I mean, who they gonna copyright? Who am I gonna copyright infringe right now? It's Leonard Skinner, right? And this at the same time. There's a knuckle, and man, it's a play he wants back. Nice touch, and once again, waiting for the jump. Nice patience game. I guess that's what you get. One of the advantages of that late jump Christian has. He lets the blocker make their move and the digger make their move. It's a 4-block switch, which that was. It was actually a 2, but the defense played it like a 4. Christian and Vandermeer did a really good job playing small ball together. Previous tournament, I think it was in Denver. Splitting the difference off the switch up are these 4 competitors in this finals in this CBVA. North of the pier, Hermosa Beach, California. There's a lollipop, middle set, and with Christian, kind of the same jump this time. A little bit of better extension. It's like his arm got 5 inches longer on that one. Like your arm got 5 inches longer on that swing. Good job, Christian.
Let's go, big guy. Yeah.
There's also something to be said about having a partner where you don't have to deal with your partner. Ben Vaught looks like he keeps the mood light. Christian looks like he keeps the mood light, and they thought they might have had a touch, but Ben, very much like Amy Winehouse says, try to make me go to rehab, says no, no, no. Owner, Vaught 5-point lead, a little bit of a J-hook on that pass. Wow.
Yes.
There's an example of a guy who got the jump he wanted, but just outright missed it. Right? That's how you get lift off. Might have hit his forearm on that, which is, yeah. Because sometimes when it hits your wrist or forearm, usually that's a good problem. It means you're getting up, but unfortunately for Charlie, that was a bad problem. But 2 away from the switch. Expect him to go back to him. This time left shoulder serve, and that ball luffed balloons out of bounds.
That's right.
Manhattan Beach, I said the term luft balloon 67 times. I was trying to get to 99, I swear. Christian with a nice look on the line, and nice little oceanside cross body for the switch. 17-11. And technical timeout, little conversation. Do we take it or not? And Christian said, that's up to you. And Charlie's like, if it's up to me, of course. I say yes. Once again, both teams are afforded 1 timeout apiece after the technical timeout. What kind of pools do you have? Cooper. Yeah. Brian. Rick and Jonah. Look at this guy. Brian Dukes is on the way. Oh, let me say hi to this guy. Not living, but recording. This is Brian. It's the guy who used to coach indoor, but really he's about to speech right now. What's that?
Oh, I was saying, how long have you been down here?
Just for I guess 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I came, I slept in. My nanny watched my kid for me. I slept in, and then the AVP finals. My girl woke me up. I'll only tell you who was in the finals. I won't tell you who won.
Well, I know who I saw who won, but there's just in the women's.
Oh no, I haven't seen the women's finals either. So we ain't. Well, our secret is safe with us because neither one of us know. And this man in the middle is a man of few words, so he ain't saying it either.
What?
Yeah, he was in pool, man. He had to play these 2. Did you play today?
No, I didn't know there was a tournament. I would have tried. But it's been hard to play this summer. Everyone's working.
And me, I had a summer program for my indoor team, LA Volleyball Club.
Yeah.
Jason Olive and Dane Blanton wants to do or is figureheading the beach, which means I'm running it. So, but my girls had a good time, and the parents have a good time because the parents are tired of indoor. Sometimes indoor, you've been indoor, you know how the parents are. They're like 90s rappers, man. They're upset all the time, screaming score, change the score. But out here, it's they're sitting in their beach chairs, they're eating fucking sweet potato fries, they got a little wine packed in the back, 12-18.
What division is this?
This is open, men's open finals.
Are these like?
Are they real players? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I meant like qualified.
Yes. Well, they're qualified to draw players. Like Christian Honer has made the draw many times with Logan Weber, and Ben Vaught made the main draw with Brendan Clemens, beating Reed Pitty and Cam Shaw. And yeah, so
What's this guy's name?
that's Cooper Robinson. This honestly, I've seen Porter play, Charlie Porter, but it's the first time I'm watching Cooper. He's got a good indoor block. He's got a good finish. Like everything about his block spells indoor, but it reminds me of kind of like an indoor player who's got his blocking independence. Like, wait, I don't have to block a lane. I get to go after the hitter. So you know what I'm talking about. Wait, I got permission to actually go after the hitter. It's one of those tools that the indoor scene brings to the outdoor almost seamlessly. One is the first hit. Good outside hitters, good liberos. They're always going to take care of first hit. The second one is that float serve, because that float serve indoor players can pass with their hands, right? But a two-passer system has to four-arm pass it, so that float serve is nasty. So those are like some of the tools you see a lot of indoor players with. Nice set, nice fluidity on that set, and 15-19 hanging in there. Big smile on his face is Charlie Porter. Or he might be gritting his teeth. We'll find out later. I might ask him later. One for the switch in this finals. But yeah, four very worthy opponents that can pretty much win at any time on any day. There's the elevation Christian is looking for, and that time that crossbody got the nasty drop that he was looking for that he missed twice, but never really feeling threat in this game. It's 2015. And the whole time, they're on cruise control, not operating out of 100%, more like 80 to 90%. And if you can do that for a whole tournament, and you'll never get tired, and they look like they can go another day at this pace. Left shoulder serve, okay pass by Charlie, and hey Brian, good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Brian Dukes, former club player out of Evolution. Decided to take his talents to the beach. 21-15. Charlie with a good angle in on that pass, but he seems to be losing some of his court vision. That one, he has a better chance of getting his court vision back. That one, he didn't even need the call. I mean, if I'm being an absolute snob about it, he could go higher on that. You know, of course, I'm the armchair quarterback, trying to tell these guys how, but at the same time, calling it how I see it. I think people will appreciate that. Left shoulder serve and bit of a J hook to the back set. Free ball situation. No, does not make it over.
Terrible call for the other kid. Spread the love, Steve. Spread the love.
Big smile on Ben Vaught's face. I deleted the first 3 plays of this video because it was so bad. I actually told them and didn't want it on tape, but since I brought it up again, I have to own that. Hit out of the middle. There's the one-arm bandit by Christian. Not yet. Looking for 17. There's the block.
There's the block. I was waiting for one of those.
23. Christian, very much but like Phil Collins, has been waiting for that moment all his life. Oh Lord. Got a feeling coming in the air. 23-16. Pretty good pass. Charlie Shorty, teardrop. Same place, same results. 17-24. I think it's one for the switch to this one set match to 28. CBVA, thank you for coming to my backyard to make this possible. I just kind of rolled down the hill. And for some reason my score cam gave me a 10-second clip by itself. Thank you, score cam. Back set. Once again, Ben with that awesome fluidity on his hands. 18-23. Actually, now we're one away from the switch. Ben played for Huntington High School, I think. They won a historic 100 matches in a row. He was at University of Hawaii for a bit, and he was like, to hell with this school stuff, I want to play beach volleyball. There's the knuckle, and that's something at a higher level game. The block has to use his IQ and see, and the dig has to see. There was zero disguise on that. I'm putting up my knuckle, I'm poking, and here it comes. And that's something as Cooper, Robinson, and will get better at, and Charlie Porter, as someone who's a bit more of a vet out of the team, will continue to watch out for. Wow, there's the, wow, I pulled my gun first on the previous play, I pulled my gun second on this one. I waited a long time, almost on the ground, right, to wait to pull his trigger, and 3 away from the match. Once again, great day to be north of the pier. Love the shit out of you guys. Nice pass. That one, court vision back, and great, an even better disguise by Ben Vaught. Ben Vaught basically stayed behind the block as long as he could and went low and long like a cat leaving the room. Two away from the match. The great Dave Smith right there on the left side of your screen, rocking the blonde. The man's got the har on his head. Nice high swing and a little bit of anger on that. More of about friggin' time by Cooper on that one. And right on cue in my recording, my child Braxton, come here girl. My little 5-year-old is looking for lollipops. That's what we're gonna say, 26-19, can I have a lollipop?
No.
The answer is no.
Do you have a volleyball?
Can I have a volleyball? There's one over there.
Okay.
Go ahead and grab it.
Can I play with it?
Can you play with it? Yes, that's what we do with volleyballs. That big ball of white hair in front of the camera is my Queen Denari's. There's the cut, and once again, Christian sticks out his left, closes his fist, shows it to the defense, and it's not even from that. At that point, it's not a matter of up and down. It's just a matter of it's not a matter of power. It's a matter of up and down or jumbo. That was actually a nasty, not even an up and down on the cut. That was a nasty cut for a drag fist. Match point opportunity number 1. Will we go sky ball? Yes. Ben with the sky ball. That ball's in, and Cooper getting a chance to swing out and in. Ball's covered. Going for the pimp slap. Goes into the net. He went Bobby Brown. He should have went Ike Turner, and that's the match. Winners on this one-set match of 28. It's Ben Vaught and Christian Honer. For all of you at home, like I said before, I love the shit out of you guys. I'm Jason DeBeas, north of the pier. Later.